I'm Blak Douglas, Korea artist working in Redfern, and we're at Duck Rabbit Studios here in Little Everleigh Street, and this is where it all happens. I originally practiced on Redfern Street where I reside, and it was a great space except for the polished floorboards, and you know, over here you can dip the cat in paint and then swing it.
I notice you also use different types of paint. I mean, you use metallic paint and that sort of thing.
Well, I have to throw in a plug for my sponsor, Permaplastic Paints from Colour Maker Industries, because they just offer a range that's second to none. Yeah. And the colour chart's mind-blowing. And they continually innovating, and they come up with stuff, and boss man David rings me up and says, you know, you've got to see this new product. And so I go, okay, give me a couple of cans of that. I'm gonna trial run that.
You know, it's a very, very appealing, very attractive style that you have. But of course, there's always an underlying social commentary in your work.
Well, there's always something to comment about in this circus act of a government that continues to bewilder people. But what I'm trying to show in the paintings is that there's an omnipresent sense of hypocrisy and irony within the Commonwealth of Australia. When I drive on a road trip and I'm driving through these landscapes, I'm being constantly reminded of the non-existence of Aboriginal presence for the most part, compared to only 231 years ago, where if you were traversing the same landscape, you're going to only encounter black faces.
Yeah, yeah.
And now you've got to go to the jails to see those faces, en masse. So I'm driving through a landscape and I'm seeing my juxtapositions, my ironies and my piss takes on the government just popping up, you know. There's, wow, and mental note, get out of the car, sketch that one down and come back and produce that into a painting. Yeah.